Airbending, one of the 4 elemental bending arts, is known for its agility, speed, and defensive capabilities. So today we're going to be ranking the most powerful airbenders in the Avatar world. As we navigate through this ranking, we'll be considering factors such as mastery of airbending techniques, strategic thinking, and the impact these airbenders had on crucial moments in the series. Now let's get into it.
We're going, Uncle Boomy!
Unbelievable.
Number 9 is Ikki. Ikki is a proficient airbender with her own unique personality and set of skills. She's showcased agility, speed, and the ability to perform various airbending techniques, such as creating air scooters and air spouts, a technique she used to knock many Equalists down when they invaded the Air Temple Island, demonstrating a fine level of control with her airbending despite her young age. Ikki is portrayed as a social and talkative individual, often providing insightful comments and observations.
Asami, did you know Korra likes Mako?
During the Harmonic Convergence event, Ikki, along with her siblings, played a crucial role in aiding Korra and the other benders. While Ikki may not have the same level of combat experience as some other characters in the series, her contributions lie in her unique personality and the supportive role she plays within the Air Nation and her family.
Where are your brother and sister?
Who cares? I don't want to see them. I'd rather hang out here with you guys. Hit me with one of those macaroons.
At number 8 is Meelo.
You can't handle this, Meelo!
Meelo, son of Tenzin,
I'm proud of you all for finding Korra.
Proud enough to get me my tats?
No.
master of fart bending,
Meelo, be careful!
and a very serious airbender in training.
Look at Meelo. He's able to meditate peacefully.
Actually, I think he's asleep.
What?
Displays proficiency in the skill as well as a large amount of creativity.
You're welcome, Ikki.
Like his siblings, he has mastered the air scooter technique, following in the footsteps of his grandfather, Avatar Aang, and utilizing airbending for both offense and defense.
When Korra gets here, I bet she's not even going to know who I am.
Why is that?
Because Meelo the boy has turned into Meelo the man!
His energy and enthusiasm are evident in various scenes, contributing to the dynamic nature of the Air Nation family.
Conflict is coming to the Earth Kingdom, and we need to find the Avatar. Can I count on you 3 to bring Korra home?
You can count on one of us. I don't know about these 2 ladies.
Number 7 is Opal.
Wow, you're a natural.
Having gained her bending abilities after the Harmonic Convergence, she was able to perform powerful and advanced airbending by seamlessly creating swirls of air in tandem with Korra, who referred to her as a natural. With Jinora's help, they were able to generate a powerful tornado around themselves to protect Korra from Kuvira's invading forces. Opal successfully broke up a fight between 2 earthbending masters with a single gust of wind.
What are you 2 doing? You're sisters! Why would you want to hurt each other?
Over the years, she improved her airbending skills and began to patrol the Earth Kingdom during Korra's sabbatical. Coming in at number 6 is Kai. Kai is an orphan who developed his ability to airbend after Harmonic Convergence. Prior to joining the Air Nation, Kai was a skilled street thief who showcased his resourcefulness, agility, and ability to survive on the streets. A skill that became useful in certain situations.
Uncle Boomy, you've got to work on your stance changes. Kai, that was just really good.
Thanks, Jinora. You're a great teacher.
Once Kai was captured by the Dai Li, he managed to use his newfound power to escape.
I guess I am as good as I thought.
Trained by Tenzin and Jinora, Kai was able to advance his skill even further, favoring agility and stealth over more martial skills. What's even more impressive is the fact that he survived a combustion attack from Pili. Kai is a bit of a spiritual successor to the airbenders of the past, letting freedom and joy guide his bending arts. Number 5 on the list is Jinora.
Hi, I'm Jinora. If you need any help with airbending, I could show you what I know.
Thanks. That's real nice of you.
Jinora! We're leaving now.
Daughter of Tenzin and granddaughter of Avatar Aang. Jinora is the youngest airbending master in history for good reason.
Stay away from my dad's ex-girlfriend.
While her mastery of physical bending is impressive and should not be underestimated, her true brilliance emerges on the spiritual front.
I think I do know where Korra needs to go to get into the spirit world.
And how would you know that?
My spirit friends showed me. It's okay, you can show yourselves.
How did you do that?
Jinora!
Bunnies!
Actually, they're dragonfly bunny spirits.
She helped Korra defeat Unalaq and Vatu by using her spiritual knowledge to guide and connect with the spirits.
Mommy, it's Jinora! She's beautiful.
What? Let me see.
Be careful, sweetie!
She led her fellow airbenders in creating a massive tornado to prevent Zaheer's escape. Along with assisting in teaching Avatar Korra, Jinora is effectively the second in command for the new Air Nation following harmonic convergence.
Good luck, and be careful. Remember, Jinora's in charge.
I answer to no man or girl, even if she does have tattoos.
Meelo.
Now let's move out, soldiers!
Number 4 is Zaheer, leader of the anarchist organization known as the Red Lotus. Zaheer is a new airbender whose bending abilities came as a surprise following harmonic convergence.
How? You're not a bender?
Nature is constantly changing, like the wind.
Despite only having airbending abilities for a short time and being self-taught, Zaheer displays high proficiency in the art.
Now that man's a leaf.
A student is only as good as his master.
He is capable of creating large air currents that can knock people off balance. As well as increasing his agility to evade attacks. Enabling him to take on multiple benders at a time. However, his performance against Tenzin proves that bloodlust isn't everything. Unlike other airbenders that traditionally practice pacifism and non-lethal combat, Zaheer is an airbender willing to kill. He used airbending to suffocate the Earth Queen and nearly ended Korra's life.
Your name will echo throughout history. Korra, the last Avatar.
Zaheer is also very spiritually inclined, unlike Tenzin.
Let go your earthly tether. Enter the void, empty, and become wind.
Hence why he could unlock the ability of flight upon letting go of his feelings for others.
No! Stop!
Number 3 on the list is Tenzin. Tenzin, being Avatar Aang's son, was of course going to be a great airbender, as he was extensively taught the traditions and customs of the air nomads by his pops. He is well versed in all airbending techniques. Utilizing his dexterity and agility, he is able to move about a battlefield with great ease, and he can avoid attacks like nobody's business. Additionally, Tenzin is skilled in creating extremely powerful tornadoes that are strong enough to throw large machines in the air. And he is capable of creating air pockets to protect himself and others from any harmful gases. However, he is weak in regards to spiritual connection despite his attempts, which is a flaw against him compared to others.
You've never been into the spirit world?
But
You used to spend days in the temple meditating.
Trying to get in. It never happened. It's my greatest shortcoming as an airbender, spiritual leader, and son of Aang.
The only issue I have with this guy is that he's too nice. He firmly believes in the Air Temple mantra of not hurting or killing anyone, which I call bullshit.
An airbender never attacks a defenseless opponent. But that was very good technique.
But if you turn off morals, then you'd see how frighteningly strong he is. All you gotta do is go through his fight against the Red Lotus.
Jinora, get everyone out of here!
His fights and battle instincts are incredible, and the fact that he was capable of lasting against them for as long as he did was admirable considering how they ambushed and ganged up on him. He only started to lose when busybody Pali appeared. Tenzin is definitely not an airbender you'd want to mess with. Number 2 is Avatar Aang, the sole survivor of the Air Nomad genocide. Avatar Aang was the most powerful airbender by default in the world of Avatar until his death. His legacy is carried on through his son and his grandchildren, Jinora, Ikki, and Meelo.
Ikki, this is all your fault.
What? I didn't do anything.
Exactly. You need to start pulling your weight. That goes for you too, so-called leader.
Remember when he used to be so nice and sweet?
No?
By the time of the genocide, Aang was already an airbending master, complete with his arrow tattoos at age 12. His skill with airbending was exceptional. He was able to harden an entire flow of lava with airbending alone.
Man, sometimes I forget what a powerful bender that kid is.
Successfully battle Azula, who was considered a firebending prodigy. Use airbending to throw a huge boulder at King Bumi. Escape the clutches of the Fire Nation soldiers. Block several firebending attacks from Zuko. He invented the air scooter technique, which became his signature bending technique. His training at the Southern Air Temple focused on his agility and avoidance strategies rather than facing challenges head-on, which proved useful in countless confrontations like his encounter with Admiral Zhao.
You little smart mouth!
You've lost this battle.
Are you crazy? You haven't thrown a single blow!
No, but you have.
Finally, at number 1 is Monk Gyatso. When most people think of strong airbenders, they think of Avatar Aang or Tenzin, maybe even Jinora. But there is one airbender who I have come to realize was probably the greatest airbender of all time. His name is
Monk Gyatso, the greatest airbender in the world.
1, 2, 3.
We see very little of Gyatso, but his impact on the story and Avatar Aang, as his guardian and mentor, is incredible. An airbending master, Gyatso was trained in the long-standing traditions of the discipline, but always incorporated an element of whimsy with his general, non-confrontational bending. In this scene, Aang stumbles upon a skeleton with air nomad robes and an airbender necklace, surrounded by dozens of Fire Nation soldiers. It's obvious that Gyatso and these firebenders must have all died when the Fire Nation invaded the air temples, which means that Gyatso single-handedly killed every single one of these firebenders. Now, I'm not going to sit here and count bodies. I'm too lazy. But I'm going to assume that there were at least 10 firebenders' skeletons in that room. But that's not it, though. We learn that this was an ambush during the first occurrence of Sozin's freaking comet, which drastically increases firebenders' power and allow them do shit like this. So now we have a lone airbender who somehow was able to kill 10 comet-powered firebenders in quick succession. A popular fan theory is that Gyatso killed them by removing the air from the room, asphyxiating himself and the firebenders. This is a compelling idea because in the real world, Fire is fueled by oxygen. So, without air, firebenders can't bend. Even if Gyatso didn't kill the firebenders through combat, this is still incredibly impressive, because the only other airbender who created a vacuum was Zaheer, and he did it on a much smaller scale, encompassing only enough area to cover a human head. Gyatso created a vacuum the size of a large room. I think being the Avatar's airbending master is reason enough for someone to be considered one of the best airbenders. But this feat takes Gyatso from master level to greatest airbender in the world level.
We can't concern ourselves with what was. We must act on what is.
And there you have it, the ultimate airbender power rankings. Do you agree with our list, or did we miss someone? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more bending content. Until next time, stay geeky.